Miss
Miss
Dogmatic.
Dogtastic.
Or Dogtastic? Sorry. Dogmatic. Sorry. Dogtastic. Go ahead, Carrie. You can
She
read.
says, if government didn't push industrial agriculture, often because of bad health, and the pharmaceutical industry, the cure, people wouldn't rely so much on healthcare.
Oh, God. You are getting into some really, like, yeah.
Deep,
It's deep. I want
deep
to say
stuff.
deep in like a philosophic, but like deep in a conspiratorial sense, or just like in a sense of really undermining stuff. Yeah, you've got this. You've got massive subsidies for agriculture. You've got, and they always do it in the name of some. Again, they'll prop up some poor farmer and be like, "This is why we have to do it." And you've got a massive almost fascist relationship with pharmaceutical companies where there's this kind of government slash private collaboration, and like you've got FDA rules which keep smaller people out, and you've got all this kind of crap going on, and no incentive to do anything but keep people eating cheap. By the way, you want to know why corn syrup is in everything? High fructose corn syrup? Because corn was subsidized. That's why. That's why corn syrup is in everything. Because corn was subsidized by your very own federal government. So, like, you've got this subsidization of unhealthy stuff, and then you've got this kind of oligarchical pharmaceutical cabal pushing solutions that are just making people sicker, and then you've got the opioid crisis probably related, right? The whole thing is just such a cesspool. uh yeah, that's a
They
can of
did
worms.
they did these ads. I don't know if you guys remember. They were doing ads supporting uh, high fructose corn syrup. Do you guys remember these? Where it was the woman at a party and she has punch, and she starts to pour the punch, and the other mom is like, "Oh, that's got high fructose corn syrup in it," and she's like, and then she starts listing all these positive things about corn. Do you guys remember these
I don't
ads?
remember that.
Okay, so at the time I was still in entertainment and I managed this comedian, really funny. She's woke, unfortunately, but I still find some of her stuff very funny. And her name's Selene Luna. She's a little person and a comedian and a burlesque dancer. And she did this hilarious satirical commercial with Jackie Beat, who's a drag queen, and this other comedian, Nadia Ginsburg. And if it's still on YouTube, we are putting the link in the description today because it is so funny. They basically take the corn ad and they redo it to point out how absurd this is, that you're pushing something awful. And it's such a funny takedown. I actually really love satire. I know I come off in the show, sometimes I'm very much against sarcasm or saying things you don't believe, just because, like we talked about at the beginning, look at how they're trying to take down Tim Pool. They're
Poor
going to
Ghana.
come for us at some point
Of course.
if our audience gets big enough. And I just don't want to make that job easy for them. And sarcasm is I think a great tool, but you need to know how to use it and when to use it, and use it sparingly when it's the best tool for the job. That's all. But I actually love satire, and these videos are great. So we'll link them.
Yeah, all right.
But yeah, they were like, corn. It's good for you. Try it. You might like it. That was the tagline. You might like
Yeah. Oh,
it.
and you had the food pyramid being pushed by the federal government when I was growing
Yeah.
up, right? It was like eat as much carbs as possible. It's basically the food pyramid is almost a complete inversion of what you should do. Not entirely, but like it's just like this, like, okay, but they push it all, and then yeah, I don't know. I'll stop.
Yeah, deep topic there in the super chat. Okay,
Yeah, we should.
Per,
By the way,
thank
we
you,
could have
Per.
someone on. We should have someone on the show that wants to talk about this. There's a few
Yeah,
people I follow on Instagram, holistic depression coach, and some other people who could probably talk about some of this stuff. But
I would love to.
yeah,